So part of protecting the city's risk or mitigating the city's risk will be hammered out with the development agreement that, assuming we proceed forward, will be in the development agreement at the end. You set forth the terms and conditions under which the project's built. So you can set milestones or certain things like that that have certain clawbacks or conditions to eventual rebate of these incentives. But yeah, that's a great point. The rebates of the incentives here won't be turned on until the project goes live and is fully built out. The developer will submit a statement of completion to the city saying, we're done here and in service. And at that point, they'll start proving up costs and collecting. And another aspect of that is the pay-go aspect, where the city's not actually fronting money.
Right.
So anything reimbursed to him is based on collections at the site.
So I've talked to some managers of competing hotels out there, and they're excited for this to come because they think it'll bring more people to Hayes. So I think if this all goes through, I think that's, they're smart enough to know that this is not only good for these guys, but, surrounding hotels. So I think that's good for Hayes.
Yeah, and the comments that I've gotten has been in relation to some of these incentives and specifically the transient guest tax. But, as I've told everybody I've talked to, they're only collecting what they're able to generate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're not losing out here. So, and same with the CID, they're only collecting what they're able to generate themselves. So, as opposed to some previous plans that were proposed for a convention center where there would be a lot of people paying for it who perhaps weren't using it. This is really just a best case scenario for the city, where we get a great outstanding facility that the city doesn't have to maintain long term, and all we have to do is give up the transient guest tax for it. So it's really the best of all worlds, I think.
This is a very, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It really is a significant investment in our community, and I appreciate the way it was presented. It was easy to read. It was easy to understand. I think they're providing information that I really appreciate and getting it all out on the table early. So I think the work that's been done by staff and the developers and you as well is very good to this point. Thank you very much.
I think it's important to point out, too, that the transient guest tax, if it does bring in to other hotels, we still capture that.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's still a win-win for the city.
And not only that, but the addition of hotel rooms and having the convention center, hopefully a lot of these groups like Special Olympics and things like that, now we will have them secured. So
Oh, and there will
was
be
the potential to lose there too if we
Exactly.
didn't do something. So
And a lot of conventions are going to use a lot more than those 100 hotel rooms
Oh,
that
yeah.
they're
Oh,
putting in,
yeah,
and that's what's
definitely.
really exciting about the process.
Yep.